Greetings and salutations, this is Tech Plays here, back with more Psychonauts 2, and yeah.
Yes?
Gotta shut up because cutscene. Or dialogue, I should say.
Mind if I went inside your mind and sorted a few things out?
I'm never opposed to anything getting properly sorted.
So yeah, if I recall correctly, I believe this is the last time we go into Ford's mine in the whole game. And then after this, we basically just have a few more mines to go through, mainly of like members of the group that both Compton and Compton, Ford, and forgot the guy's name, but the guy voiced by Jack Black, they're all part of, and Otto. The group they're all part of, we have like 2 more members we gotta go into the mines of. We never go into Otto's mind. I think he's the only one we don't go into the mind of, if I recall correctly. Trying to remember,
We brought peace to Grulova.
yeah, it's just him, isn't it? Because we go into the mines of the 2 we haven't met yet. We go into the mind of Ford. We go into the mind of that one guy, voiced by Jack Black. I'm trying to remember who's. Oh yeah, Compton. We go into his mind too.
There's a piece of Ford's
So, yeah.
mind in here for me to reconnect.
Oh, this isn't the last one.
Giant
I think it's the second last, maybe.
Out of that clunky head.
We'll see.
Can you help me get in there?
Maybe, to tell you the truth. I'm not dressed very well, so I'm sure I'll be marked return to sender and sent back there soon.
Grulovia.
Just grab on.
Did someone say return to sender?
Interesting. That word will be important later in the plot. This is like the first time it's name dropped.
I'm afraid that means
And it's just on a letter.
But wait, I'm a heartfelt love letter.
It's kind of interesting how that works though, that they just like name dropped it that way. In a way that would make you think, oh, this is not going to be important at all. It's just a background detail. But nope. It's going to be important. Trust. Won't spoil how in case anyone watching this Let's Play doesn't know how the story goes. Actually, if you don't know how the story goes, you should just play this game. You should just play it, honestly, because it's worth playing. It really is. Like, if you don't know how the story goes, you should play it for yourself before watching this Let's Play. I do like, whenever I play a game that I really love, that's always going to be my recommendation, is play it for yourself before you watch the Let's Play. Unless you're really not feeling the gameplay, then yeah, you don't gotta beat the game if you're not feeling the gameplay. I've had like games where I didn't really like the gameplay, so I ended up watching the game on YouTube to see what happens because I like the plot or I like the characters or something. Like, I love like the lore and shit in the Outlast games, but I can't bring myself to finish the Outlast games because I don't like walking sim horror games. So the gameplay is ass, but like the lore is interesting and shit, especially in Outlast 1. So I always like to watch Let's Plays of Outlast, but I'd never like play it for myself. I have tried to play the first Outlast game, but I only got like an hour in before giving up.
in the International Dead Letter Office.
No, wait.
But yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry if you hear me moving the mic. I'm trying to make sure it stays adjusted in the right place because it's kind of hard to tell. What enemy is that? Is that the guy we were fighting as a boss before or something? I'm guessing? I don't know. Like, who is that? Or what is that? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the one we were fighting as, like, a boss in the last mind we were in. I still have the habit of almost calling it a dream. Richard Horvitz, the voice of Raz here, is a voice actor I really wish I had like the capability of imitating. I can imitate a few voice actors. Some of them I can imitate most of their voices. Like I can imitate most of the voices by Maurice LaMarche. I can imitate most of the voices by Clancy Brown. Not as good as my Maurice LaMarche impressions, but I can. I can imitate a couple Tom Kenny voices. Like I can do Mumbo Jumbo from Teen Titans. Come on, come one, come all, for the amazing Mumbo Jumbo. I can do his voice better when I do the song, like, I am the master of ceremony. Like, I can do his voice better then. I can kind of do Scaramouche from Samurai Jack, who is also voiced by Tom Kenny. Scaramouche. Like, I can kind of do, like, a decent imitation. It's not, like, great. I think those are the only two Tom Kenny voices. Actually, could I do Ice King? I'm trying to think. Do you know what Ice King means? No, I don't think I don't think I can do Ice King. So it's really just those two voices with Tom Kenny. So Tom Kenny is an example of one where I really can't do all their voices. I can just do a couple or one. There's like a few voice actors. I could do an Alex Brightman voice actually. I could do his Sir Pinches to a degree. I've been trying to practice it because I only see it as, I see most of my voice impressions as decent aside from the ones I've practiced more. Like obviously I think my Mr. Freeze impression is pretty good, especially because people have told me that. Like people told me how good it is. I think my Dr. Cortex impression is pretty good because I've been practicing that for years. I think my impression of Embryo, who is also voiced by Maurice LaMarche, and Roger Craig Smith. I can actually do Roger Craig Smith's Embryo too. I think I'm actually better at his Embryo than Maurice LaMarche, because like the difference is like this. So you are helping Cortex gather crystals. Like that's by Maurice LaMarche. Embryo impression, but then like there's Roger Craig Smith, who's like, and my potions will make me film unstoppable, which is like way easier for me to do because like Roger Craig Smith's Embryo is like a little smoother, if that makes sense. Like, cause, well, okay, he's not smoother than the Mind Over Mutant Maurice LaMarche Embryo, but he's smoother than the Insane Trilogy Maurice LaMarche Embryo. I think Roger Craig Smith's like the perfect actor for the modern take on Embryo, but Maurice LaMarche was like the perfect actor for Mind Over Mutant. Like no one else could have done Embryo justice there. I think it literally was specifically a role only Maurice LaMarche could have done. My opinion on Brendan O'Brien, the original voice of Embryo, is not that high. He's not that unique sounding. I know like there might be like some classic Crash fans that might come at me for that, but it's not as unique sounding as his other Crash voices. I don't know why I didn't cut here. You just got to deal with the pause screen. But Brendan O'Brien, like he has some pretty good Crash voices. Like his Engine was good, his Tiny was good, his what were the other voices he did? He was the first Cortex voice, but it wasn't that great. It's kind of like the Embryo voice. It wasn't that great. No, I think it was literally just, aside from like the first game, it was literally just Embryo, Engine, and Tiny, I believe. But his Tiny and Engine were pretty good. His Embryo is just very basic. It wasn't like, the thing I love about like Maurice LaMarche and Roger Craig Smith as Embryos, there's definitely like character there. With the original Embryo, it kind of just sounds like the voice performance is not generic. Like there's the stuttering and shit, which they brought back for the Insane Trilogy and Crash 4. Like that stuff is interesting. It's just the voice itself that's like very, it feels very basic to me. Like it's like, so you're helping Cortex gather crystals. I can't do the voice. but it doesn't have any like.
Put that letter. I must have put it somewhere.
How do I put this? It's just not as good. It's like the other embryo voices. I'm a voice acting nerd, so you got to deal with this. Like my literal best impression of Richard Horvitz, though, to get back to that, is like, "You will bow to Zim. Perhaps not today, but you will." And I can't fucking do it. It's like, it's too hard. Like. But back to Alex Brightman, I could do Sir Pinches, which is well, I can do a decent Sir Pinches. I need to practice it more, but hold on. My name's Sir Pinches. I like to build, and despite my little egg boys, I'm really quite skilled. Like I can kind of do a decent Sir Pinches. I've been wanting to like do a cover of one of the Sir Pinches songs in Has Been Hotel, but like. All of them are duets of some kind. Like, his first song is a duet with Charlie from Season 1. And then he has 2 songs that are duets in Season 2 with Cherry Bomb and Sarah, so... I would have to get someone else to do the cover with me. And I would have to practice the voice more. That's really what the issue is. I've been thinking of like, cause I already use Casting Call Club to try to get like voice acting roles. I only landed like 1, but the thing that I landed a role for isn't out yet. It's gonna take like a long while. But I've only landed 1 role. Actually, I landed 2, but the other thing was canceled. Like the creator got too busy with it. But I've landed 2 roles, right? 1 was canceled, 1's gonna take like a long while. I'm still thinking of doing like an updated voice actor demo reel though, because my last one I think was 2023. And I think my voice acting skills have gotten a lot better, especially like when I'm like portraying emotion. Like obviously I still overact when I like do random voices in videos, right? But I'm able to like hit emotions a little better, a little more accurately without overacting. Compared to how I used to. I'm also like a little more clear with my voice acting. Like I can hit certain... I've discovered certain techniques. Like there's a way I can actually add gravel to my voice without hurting my throat. It's like... but I can only do it with specific voices. It's very like limited. Like if I did Crow from Ruby. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of a line. No, I'm talking to you, Ice Queen. Like I can add that little tiny bit of gravel without hurting my throat because I'm not using my throat to do it. I'm kind of, well, I am kind of using my throat, but I'm using it a different way. Like normally when like before when I would try to add gravel, I would just like do I would basically just force it on my throat. Like what's a good example here? Tiny Tiger. Let's do Tiny Tiger. Like, I would do it like this. Crash, Coco, stole the pretty crystals. Like, I would do it like that. Now I can do it like, Crash, Coco, stole the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena. Like, I'm like, instead of like forcing pressure on my throat, I'm kind of like lowering my... I'm kind of like going from a place at the bottom of my throat, which is a little... easier on me, like it doesn't hurt, you know, like I can do that. And I've thought about like if I could get, I've been wanting to like see if I can do like a Fizzaroli impression that way, but currently I can only do like a Fizzaroli. Fizzaroli is another character Alex Brightman voices, if for those who don't know. I've been wanting to like see if I could do like a Fizzaroli voice doing that, but like I haven't gotten it down yet. Like hold on.
Wait, I think I know how to address this one.
Try to think of a line
Well, it's worth
real
a shot.
quick.
Don't take all day. The mail must sail into tomorrow. No time to borrow.
Boy, I hope you know what you're doing.
So look at this. So look at this. Look at that. And here's a hat. Like I can't fucking I can't do the voice doing my technique, my gravel technique basically. Because Alex Brightman uses a whole different gravel technique, which is probably even more healthy than the one I'm doing. Because you got to keep in mind, I'm still like putting a little pressure on my throat because I'm going to like the bottom of my throat to get that gravel. but it's healthier than like the way I did it before, because the way I did it before was basically like forcing it out of my throat, and like that would lead to me coughing and shit when I did voices, and like I just had to stop doing that. I didn't want to damage my throat doing that. Like, yeah. Another thing I've like figured out that kind of helps me when I'm doing voice acting is to have something that soothes the throat while I'm doing voice acting. The best option is tea, but you can also drink you can drink anything hot for the most part. Like you could drink tea, you could drink coffee, hot chocolate. Soda helps in a way, but soda's better for me commentating. That's why I drink soda sometimes when I'm commentating for videos, because it helps my throat stay clear for the whole duration of a video. But there's also times I drink water because, like, I don't drink soda as much as I used to, you know? Like, I like drinking water sometimes now. Like, I used to hate drinking water. I think back when I first started doing Let's Plays on this channel, I didn't drink water at all. I drink soda, like, every day. Now I drink soda, like, a couple days a week, and that's it. And a lot of times when I drink it, it's when I'm doing commentary, so that my throat can, like, be clear. That makes sense. It's not as effective for voice acting, though. Voice acting is definitely, like, you need a hot beverage type shit. Like, I feel like tea is, like, the most effective one. But I've also used coffee and hot chocolate when we don't have tea, so. Water also could just help on its own, depending on how straining the voice is. Like, when I do, like, when I do, like, voices that are easier on my throat, like the Mr. Freeze impression or my Cortex impression, where there's not much gravel to it, it's just like, and now your blood runs as cold as mine. Like, that's my Mr. Freeze impression. Or, what is the meaning of this? Have you any idea with whom you are dealing? My Cortex impression. Neither of them add gravel, so they're like really soft on my throat. They're really easy to do. I could do them for like an hour if I had to. Like, they're that easy. And they're in my vocal range. They're pretty easily in my vocal range, because I got like a medium vocal range. When I sing, I've discovered that like, this is the thing, right? I've never had singing lessons. I do vocal exercises whenever I voice act or sing, or whenever like I'm doing commentary. I'll always do like vocal exercises before. I know that much, but I don't know. I never like took singing lessons. Singing's been a thing that I kind of just like learned as I go. Like, I learned notes and stuff, what this means, what that means. I learned how to hit certain sounds without it sounding bad. Like, I feel like my singing has gotten pretty good at this point without me taking lessons. I'm basically learning hands-on is basically what it is. I use BandLab to record my songs, right? And record song covers and shit. Sorry. That wasn't from the voice acting, by the way. That's just because the weather changing. I have a bit of a scratchy throat. Which is why I shouldn't have tried the Fizz voice. That's the one that definitely, like, it's too much gravel, basically. I can do, like, a soft gravel, which is why I can do Crow. And I can do Tiny Tiger. My Tiny Tiger isn't even, like, as hard of a gravel as, like, the John DiMaggio or Brandon O'Brien ones. Like, my Tiny Tiger is a much softer gravel now because of the way I do it. Like, a soft gravel is way easier for me to do, and a soft gravel is what Crow has anyway in Ruby. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other impressions I could do. Like, I could do a Knuckles impression. That actually surprised me when I like started applying for like voice acting roles again on Casting Club last year. I found out I could actually do a lot more Sonic voices than I could do, because I used to think I could only do like the only ones I could do really well were SBO, Silver, Eggman, somewhat Vector, Storm. Like, I thought those were the only ones I could do, but after I like started applying for like voice acting club roles, there were some Sonic projects I applied for. Didn't get any of those roles, but I had a pretty decent Shadow and a pretty decent like Knuckles. I think my Knuckles is better than my Shadow, though. My Shadow's pretty decent, but it's not, like, good. It's not good enough for me to apply for shadow rolls. That's not, like, I think I only applied for a shadow roll once for Fan Project, and I was like, I didn't get it. Obviously, my Knuckles ones are pretty good though. Like, hold on. You have defied King Arthur. This place shall be your grave. Like that's Sir Gawain, but that's still like, still Knuckles, kind of. It's the Knuckles voice. It's the Dan Green Knuckles voice. That's the easiest one for me to do. Dave B. Mitchell goes too deep for me. Travis Willingham sounds too normal-ish. I can't do more normal voices a lot of the time. I can sort of do normal voices, but not like... I don't have as big of a range with them as I do with exaggerated voices, right? Because, like... What's an example of a more normal voice I could do? I guess Shadow. Shadow is a pretty normal voice I can do. And the reason why I say it's a pretty normal voice, because, like, my version of the Shadow voice is, like... It's not... I can do Kirk's Shadow, but it's not as good as, like, my own Shadow voice, which is like this. Hold on. That blue hedgehog of all places. Hold on. No. That blue hedgehog of all places. Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be my fake. Like, it's kind of like an in-between of all three Shadow voices to a degree. Because it's got, like, I feel like it's got the deeper range of, like, Kirk's Shadow. But it's got, like, the softness of Jason Griffith and David Humphrey's shadows. Because I'm not doing, like... I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this type thing that Kirk does to the Shadow voice, where he forces a little bit of gravel on it. I'm not doing that. And honestly, I think Kirk sounds better as Shadow when he, like, tones that down. Because he toned that down a lot in Shadow Generations. And it sounded way better.
My mail just doesn't matter.
But he's also done a Shadow voice that had no gravel. If you remember, like, if for anybody who, like, has heard the Shadow voice from Sonic Free Riders, Kirk didn't put any gravel into that voice. And that also sounded pretty weird. I think it's, like, the in-between he gets in, like, Shadow Generations is really good. It's like the first time he sounded good as Shadow, and I really loved his take in Shadow Generations. And from what I played of, like, the beta for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, like the open beta testing or whatever, like network test, whatever, like that, he sounds good in that game too. So it seems like he's landed on what works. I don't know if it's like a him thing or the voice direction thing, because, like, obviously it could be either or. It might be voice direction, because it seems like a lot of the Sonic voices of the current cast have finally gotten good in the last couple games. Like, with a few exceptions. I feel like Amy got worse again, because she was pretty good, but from, like, starting from, like, Rise of Lyric, because I think that came out before the Sonic Boom cartoon. Starting with Rise of Lyric all the way to Sonic Forces, she sounded pretty good. The writing wasn't there in a lot of those cases, but except for, like,
How do you feel?
I don't know, this might be a hot take. I kind of like the dialogue from Rise of Lyric. The story isn't that great, and, like, you know, outside of, like, the main characters in Eggman, there aren't really many memorable lines, but I do like the dialogue from, like, the main four in Eggman in Rise of Lyric. But yeah, off the topic of, like, voice acting, because I've been rambling on about that too much, and I need to talk more about this game. I really like this part. We get, like, a really good plot twist here, and it's it's really well done. Because there's two plot twists in this game, right? I saw one coming. I didn't see the other coming. Actually, there's 3 plot twists in this game. There's 3. But 2 of them are about to be revealed here. And one of them I did not see coming. Kind of saw the other one coming, but I did not fucking see the... I want to say what they are, but I don't want to spoil it, especially because I think it's later in the same video. It might be next video, I don't know, but I'll just fucking say it. So, we find out in this mind here, right? I make the mistake of running back to that. Don't pay attention to this. I don't know why I did this. But, there's two plot twists revealed at once, right? The first is the plot twist of Lucy being the main villain of the game, right? That's the first plot twist. That's the one that was obvious to me. I feel like that was obvious the moment, like, we got backstory with her and Ford. In Ford's, like, earlier minds, like, his earlier two minds. When we got that, I was like, yeah, I can kind of see this coming. I'm not going to say what the other plot twist with her character is.
I don't think you'll want to see this.
I'm not going to say that at all, because it's really fucking good. And there's a plot twist with another character coming up in the next few videos that I also didn't see coming. Like, this game mostly has good plot twists, right? It was literally just the one that I didn't see coming, right? I didn't see the one that we're coming up on, besides Lucy being the main villain. Like, aside from that one, I saw that one coming. It's the other part of this reveal that's like, that actually fucking surprised me. Actually, no, we got the plot twist of Lucy being the main villain in the last stream, not in the last stream, last Mind, didn't we? In, what's his name's Mind? I'm so sorry for forgetting his name, because he's such a great character. I'll just call him Psy King, because that's what we called him for until he was revealed. In Psy King's mind, we got the villain reveal that, like, Lucy is, like, the villain. We got that reveal there, actually, but it was after I did the first two Ford minds, so it actually was a plot twist I saw coming. I forgot that was revealed there, not here, my bad. But there is a plot twist coming up here that's, like, really fucking good. I thought I was supposed to go this way. Apparently not. So this was the bowling Ford. I think that's the first one. We have to go down to this one right here, which I think is the second one. I don't know if we went to any before this. Looks like we didn't, because there's another one right there. Got, like, holy fuck.
Ford, what's going on here? What did
This
you
is the
want me to
haircut
see?
dream, which...
Couldn't let her go free. She was a danger to the world.
Damn, these are
Even
actually in the
though it was
order I
the
did
world
them.
that
I don't
made
know
it
if, like, that was the intended order you're supposed to
Krisha?
do them.
Where is she?
Or what? Actually, was it? No, I did the haircut dream first, didn't
We
I?
all were.
It's
Not
not
anymore.
dream, haircut mind. I don't know why I keep calling them dreams. I don't remember which order I did them in. I think I did the haircut one first, but I don't recall. So that means this one should be... It means this one should be the other dream that we just did, I think.
Look, Ford, whatever I'm
Mailroom?
supposed to know, just
Yep.
spit it out.
I had to hide her from the
I
world.
just got a
because
dream
they'd
again.
never forgive
Fucking
her.
the last mind
I'd
we
hide
did
her from
earlier
me.
in this video.
I'd never forget her.
Where? Where did you hide her?
She's with family.
Damn, that looks painful, bro. I just squeezed himself into a typewriter. That looks painful as shit. Oh. Don't mind if I do get like a health upgrade. Love it. Okay. Let's continue. I'm not sure if I jump or if I waited on this thing to try to get its ticket. We'll see. Or not ticket, the tag. Oh well. No, I'm just jumping. Fuck that. Maligula? Is that what the name was? Maligula? Yeah. I think I really am getting a cold. Maligula. Don't know if I'm saying the name right. Don't mind me just like standing here. Don't mind me. Okay.
Who's that?
Oh
That's
fuck.
your grandparents, Laszlo and Morona. They drowned in the Palermo Dam disaster, remember?
What? No. Grandpa Laszlo died there, but Grandma made it out and came to live with my father.
No, Raz, she didn't.
Ford, I just saw
This
her
is
today.
the first piece of this plot
No,
twist.
You didn't.
The first piece. We're about to get the big reveal, but like that's the first
I had a
piece.
fight with Lucy.
With Maligula.
She was defeated but alive. I snuck her away from the others and brought her back to the... I put her in the astrolabe, one of Otto's inventions, created to make permanent alterations to the psyche. And I used it to isolate and neutralize...
I need the purse tag here.
But I knew the world would never forgive her, so I had to hide her somewhere safe.
And here it comes.
Oh no.
I hid her among her family, Rasputin. Among your family.
No, no, no!
I projected memories and feelings on your father so he would accept her.
Except Maligula?
Yes, as your grandmother.
No!
I love this plot twist so much. Like you have no idea. This was like the most surprising plot twist in the game to me. There's one later that did surprise me, but it wasn't as like interesting as this one to me. Basically, the plot twist is who the secondary villain of the game is.
Let me go!
Listen, Raz, I know you're mad.
My great aunt killed my grandma. And so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it, you spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her. If Lucretia is attacked, if she feels the need to defend herself, that dark spirit could reawaken inside her. Maligula really could rise again. You're right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake. But we need to deal with that after we get control of this incredibly dangerous situation.
She's not there. Probably wandered off into the woods again. She keeps doing that.
I know where she's going. The Psychonauts started out here, in the heart of the forgetful forest. There's a compound deep in these woods, protected from intrusion by psychic devices, traps, and illusions. I think Lucy's trying to get in, trying to go home. Remember, mad later, mission first. Now stick close. I'll show you how to get through.
Anyway, I'm about that to end off the video here. So, bye.